winner. His name is...
Gus.
Hey, isn't that Gus?
Augustus Rainey, a 31-year-old senior account manager at INAC. Soon, Gus will be enjoying Fiji's pristine...
Fiji reference! That's a Truman Show reference!
Packed an aloha shirt and a pair of sunglasses.
That's weird. Gus was never interested in any of this.
But Pippa, you just made that joke. I hate eating noises!
What on earth?
Okay. Ba-da-ba-dum. Okay. What the hell song is it that has those lyrics in it? Doesn't seem like they would have a song like that in this idyllic utopia.
Hey, did anybody hear that? It's that song again.
Why would you stop before the barricade? Go, man, go. Those need to close. I'd be afraid of them closing on me, and then I'd have to like either hop them, or I'd have to like go back and I'd have to re-tap and hope that it lets you tap in again. But there's stuff like the gateways at like the train stations in Japan.
Morning, Trevor.
And like once it is that a taxi? Auditory hallucinations. You need to take ayahuasca. Chat, I don't like Joe Rogan anymore. Joe's been bought out by the billionaires, chat. Joe Rogan's been bought out by the billionaires, and he's irony poisoned about it.
Jesus. What the?
And you're like, man.
Hey, you strange voice or whatever you are. Can you hear me? What do I do now?
Wait in there. I have to do something really quick.
What?
Calm down. Don't
Panic. I'll be right back.
Female voice detected.
Oh, I'm so sorry to leave you hanging there, Trevor. But admin permissions are updated daily, so I have to do this right here and right now. Okay, Trevor, I'm back.
Oh, thank God. But wait, your voice is...
I thought a macchiato was caramel. That's a caramel macchiato.
Turn the voice modulator on. Ah, damn it.
Oh, it's fine. I'd rather listen to a human voice than...
Let me out!
Whatever that was before.
I don't want to listen to a woman!
Yeah, what difference does it make now? Anyway,
Ah!
door.
Don't make me listen to her.
Ready? Great, I can switch between them.
Wow, that...
Gameplay!
is really dark.
That's not a computer room, Trevor. Go inside, please.
Okay.
You'll find an earpiece on that table ahead of you. Put it on so we can speak directly.
I don't wanna.
I have the earpiece. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. And you?
I can hear you too, yes. What is this place? Where am I? And why does it look like the backstage of a TV studio?
Because it is, Trevor. This is Arcadia's backstage.
What? No. This is the Ada room, the most powerful computer ever built.
Ada means Artifact Disposal Area. This is where the containers from all INAC employees are dumped to be processed and destroyed.
But that doesn't make any sense. INAC would lose millions if they just...
INAC can't lose shit because INAC is not a real company. It's just another one of Arcadia's intricate lies. But you've had enough lies already.
Okay. I know there have been a lot of comments on how bad the writing is. But this just straight up doesn't make any sense. If you have if you're making like a town into a TV show and you can have people like going to their job and doing work every day, maybe you wouldn't give them real work, but you would give them at least other people's work. You would come up with jobs that end up creating revenue for the studio, like making prisoners make fucking license plates. All right, like you're gonna find something to make money off of them. Like, no, just have the big piles of trash for no reason. Like that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't. What? Background noise, thank you. Dino Cop at its worst is still better than this. We'll see. We'll see. No, Pippa, they're evil or something. Like, this just doesn't make any sense. Maybe you would do this with a few people, but like establishing an entire company that doesn't actually do anything, and in fact you have to pay to get rid of the waste disposal. Like, there's no way. You underestimate how many white collar workers clock in and do little to nothing. But why would a studio, you're trying to make something that's the Truman Show, right? You're making something that's the Truman Show, but on a larger scale. Like, it is a full city where nobody within the city knows. And that's what I'm assuming is the plot here, right? Nobody within the city knows that they live in the Truman Show. It's the Truman Show, but everybody's Truman. If you don't know what the Truman Show is, it's a guy who grows up in an artificial city and everybody around him is an actor. He doesn't know that his life is being broadcast on 24/7 television. All right. That's the story of Truman. And eventually he's like, weird stuff starts to happen. Like a star, quote unquote, falls from the sky and it's a studio light. And then like his dad comes back after supposedly dying. But it's like his real life dad bursts onto the set and is trying to like save his son from living in this fucking the 24/7 live stream purgatory. And like even his wife is like fake, and his wife is like reading off product advertisements like straight into the camera and stuff. And Truman doesn't know. Like, he can only watch reruns of old television and everything. Like, he is severely detached. They try and thank you. 1, create fake town. 2, create fake lives. 3, question mark, profit. Because I think you we should do Truman Show watch along. It's a good movie. So if you are to do the Truman Show and apply it on a much larger scale, right? Everybody in the city of the Truman Show being a Truman, it doesn't make any sense with how greedy studio executives are. It doesn't make any sense that they would funnel so many resources into like a straight up loss. Like they'd be cutting corners, if anything, to try and like keep the production profitable. They wouldn't allow this. They wouldn't allow this giant backstage where years, tens of years of people's work does nothing but create waste and headache for the production staff. Like, they would be making these motherfuckers do some sort of other work to make it profitable. Like, there's literally, this doesn't make any sense. Pippa knows nothing about Disney. They don't do profitability. Are you insane? Are you insane? That's why it's a movie. You're thinking too logically about entertainment. This is a video game. What are you talking about? Pippa, stop thinking and consume slop. Mr. Delightful, thank you. But the aesthetics, think of the aesthetics, Pippa. Disney only does profits, bro. Disney only does profits. The Truman Show makes sense within the context because they're fucking pumping in countless advertisements into the show. Like, the fucking Truman Show, like, they got advertisements running, like, non-stop, like, integrated. Same logic I was talking about the Truman Show, but the Truman Show makes sense and shows how they milk every facet of Truman's life for profit. That's the point. That's the point. It's profit. Access for $10. The company has to do layoffs and has to have like 20 of those people get killed in a bus accident or something. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Trevor, let me show you the truth for once.
This wouldn't happen. This wouldn't happen, bro. Bro, they'd be making these motherfuckers make license plates. You're right, but it's not that deep. I hope you die. You are retarded, and I hope you die. You can say it's not that deep about My Little Pony, all right? Yeah. I love when my slop has no substance. I love it when I don't have to think about anything.
Have a fantasy.
I like it when game present idea to me and I consume idea and I don't actually consider what's being said, how or why.
Metropolis, where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. The most watched media phenomenon on the planet.
Nobody would watch this. Taco Pongo, thank you. Rachkin, my beloved. This doesn't make... Nobody's gonna watch this, bro. Nobody's gonna watch this. You know why they're not gonna watch it? Because this is just life. It's not a life. It's not a story. You can just go outside. You can just go outside. There's no story. There's no product here. This is insane. This is like going on to Twitch and scrolling all the way down to the people that have literally 0 viewers and just leaving their shit on. You know why you're not gonna do that? Because it's fucking boring. Because 99.9% of the people that go live on twitch.tv, this is what they do. This is what they do. They just hit the go live button and they don't try to entertain, and it's just life. And it's like, oh yeah, that is neat. A little brief window into somebody's life. But nobody's watching it. This isn't gonna sell anything. People watch entertaining things on Twitch. Whether you think it's entertaining or not, somebody finds it entertaining. Nobody finds a fucking whole ass society worthy of being broadcast 24/7. You know how I know that? Because look at how many people fucking do it in real life. People like Big Brother, right? Because it's like a bunch of people isolated into one mansion. And you can watch that 24/7. They have like the 24/7 live cams and shit. But there's like introduced drama and everything to keep the stakes going. They have to provoke people. With all like reality television and stuff like that, they provoke people. Look at Fish Tank, bro. Ain't nobody watching this shit. And now there's no audio. Oh, there we go.
Of thousands of cameras registers the everyday lives of their 23,414 Arcadia-born citizens. Experience love, drama, and scandal from all of your favorite Arcadia celebrities. Steve Just, DJ Zoom, Tiffany Amber Gaines, and many more.
Maxie, thank you.
Vote, comment, and be a part of American Arcadia. Live from the Arcadia Dome, I'm your host, Vivian Walton.
Nobody's watching this. There's no audio. She says, well, it's paused. You are literally retarded and I'm going to ban you. You're too stupid to have in chat. You pollute the chat with how fucking stupid you are. Goodbye for 24 hours. The game was unpaused, you fucking inbred mouth breather.
What is this?
This, Trevor, is your life. A life that has been recorded and compiled right down to the last second.
What? Why on earth would anybody be interested in my life?
That's exactly the problem, Trevor. Nobody is interested in your life. I'm pretty sure you know who Steve Just is.
Well, yeah, everybody knows Aerobic Steve. He's
the most popular person in Arcadia? Of course he is. Well, this is Steve Just's track camera view rate. That's the number of people outside Arcadia who watch his life 24/7. And this is your track camera view rate. Actually, you only have one person following your track camera, and that's me. You're not an absolute jerk, an egomaniac, or obnoxious. You're just an average Joe with an ordinary life. Too ordinary.
too ordinary. Too ordinary for what?
To be profitable, Trevor. You're not good American Arcadia material.
They're dumping hundreds of thousands of fucking waste products into their backstage every day.
In here, a popular person means sponsorships, media coverage, ads, merchandise. In short, money.
This is so dumb because they literally just reinvented celebrities. This is so dumb. They reinvented celebrities in this fucking Truman Show, bro. Just have normal celebrities. What? Bro, that's the thing for 5,000 crocodiles. Imagine the storage cost for all these videos. Yeah, this is insane. This could never be profitable. You have lost me. You have lost me because your premise is just too ridiculous. It is impossible. The Truman Show, you know, it stretches disbelief, right? It stretches the suspension of disbelief. You're like, wow, them building a whole set in order to contain one guy. But then, like, as it goes on, you're like, oh, well, I mean, the world's not actually that big when you look at it. Like, the world is not actually that big. They just did such a good job tricking him into keeping his world small. Yeah, and it's all he knew from birth. They did such a good job of making it so he could never escape. 24,000 people is way too big of a number to be believable. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. If it was like 100 people, that would be pushing it, but it would be more believable. If it was like 500 people, that would be really fucking pushing it. But you know what? There's like cults and stuff that have been that big. You could have 500 people like fucking brainwashed. Maybe even 1,000. You can like really, really fucking push it. 100 people on an island. Yeah, if they put them on like a fucking island, that would also make like way more sense, right? But holy shit. 24,000. Jigs, thank you. This might have worked in an era without internet, but now you can find supercuts on YouTube of anything, wild animals, accidents, or Disneyland Live, but it's not all that interesting. No, it's not profitable. This would not be profitable, bro. This would not be profitable. You have reinvented celebrities. All you did was expend a metric fuck ton of resources to create basically a live spying network on a whole goddamn civilization to reinvent celebrities. And you could be like, oh, Pippa, well, I mean, it's fiction. Yeah, it's fucking fiction. I'm not trying to defend the game, but is it really that unreasonable to suspend disbelief of storage data capacity? Even 20 years ago, people would think the data amounts today would be silly. Yes. Yes. Because this means there's private tracking cameras on every individual. So that means there are 24,000 outgoing uploads from this server. 24,000 simultaneous broadcasts. Have you ever been to a convention before? The bandwidth cost on that would be fucking insane. This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. How many Twitch streams are going on right now? A fuck ton. And that's also why they limit like the quality and shit of the Twitch channels. Did you guys see how much Asmongold was costing Twitch when he was streaming on his alt account? And that's through Amazon. Amazon owns Twitch. Amazon is keeping Twitch afloat. Twitch is not profitable. You're telling me this would be profitable? Mr. Delightful song of the year 2005 Clip Arts. My target demographic would be the people that watch street cameras. Those are popular, right? Yeah. Like $40,000 a day or something like that. Something like that. He was costing them like literal millions. Twitch has 107,000 channels live right now. Jesus Christ. They just invented flock cameras. Yeah. You know, if this was like they had put a bunch of fucking flock cameras in a small town, that would be kind of hilarious. But this is, there's no way. There's no way. And the dilution. There's just no way, bro. There just ain't no fucking way.
And as the audience ratings of American Arcadia are in negative growth, the show can't afford to maintain people like you anymore. Unprofitable citizens need to be retired from the show.
There's over 24,000. The vast majority of them are going to be unpopular.
Retired? You mean...
Yes, I mean exactly what you're thinking.
But they can't do that, right? They can't kill me, can they?
Not legally. But again, who's gonna miss you if you never ever show up again? Nobody's interested in your life, remember?
Oh my god. This is a nightmare. This can't be true.
Trevor, I know this is tough to swallow, but we have to keep going, okay?
Okay.
legal murder. I mean, that part's believable.
Okay.
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.